What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jesse and today I have a very exciting video for you. This is going to be video 1 in my bungalow renovation series. We're going to walk through the house. I'm going to show you all the before, so you're going to see exactly what we're starting from, and then we're just going to get to work. I'm going to take out a couple walls in the house, so I really open up the space and you'll see what that looks like. And then we're going to relocate a little bit of electrical and do some tests and make sure all is good there. This is a house that I bought in a neighborhood that is pretty rapidly appreciating. The average 2-bed, 1-bath bungalow like this one, in decent shape, is flying off the shelf on the MLS between $185,000 and $200,000. For this one, I'm not going to go into what I paid for it just yet. We're going to talk about that in another video and how I found it. I did buy this one off market. So stay tuned for that, but let's go ahead and get right into it. So I'm standing in the living room of a house I just bought about 3 weeks ago. And it's a 2-bed, 1-bath bungalow and right down the road from my house, which is great because I can pop over here to renovate. So I'm going to take a few minutes to walk through this house, show some of the issues, some of the things that I've got planned, and kind of talk through it. I don't really have anything rehearsed for this, so we'll walk and talk. I'm standing in the living room right inside the front door. First thing you'll notice is a giant piece of plaster has crumbled off the lath there. 3 big windows. Those are all really old. One down here in the corner here, there is broken, so they'll have to be replaced. Spinning around here, we've got a fireplace that's behind all the insulation. Apparently, according to the seller, that is in great shape. So I'm gonna maintain that, clean it up a little bit. This door needs to be clamped back together and glued. This is all like 1930 original mantle. I'm going to try to save as much of that as I can. Okay. Walking into this next room, this would be, I guess, the dining room. So the previous owner exposed some brick. That's pretty cool. Made some built-in shelving there. Might try to keep some of that. Also did a drywall job himself that is not the best. Seams there, kind of taped and mudded randomly. Corner didn't get taped. A lot of just kind of raw taping. Seams coming loose. He gave it a shot. Did some more built-in cabinetry over here. I'll talk about that in a few, but those will probably come out. A little window seat. Haven't decided on that. Another cabinet built in here. So we walk on through into the kitchen. So you'll have to use your imagination here. So we'll have cabinets there, sink, got a window. This one also needs to be replaced. It's an old louvered style glass. You can see it there. That's a new window, one of the very few in the house. And then we've got a spot for a refrigerator and a range, and then maybe a little cabinet in between. Renovation day 1. So today's task is going to be to open this whole space up by taking out these 2 partition walls. This one here, and then this one over here. And it should flow all the way through from the living room down into the kitchen. So the reason I can take these out is that the ceiling support runs this direction. Now if it ran perpendicular to the walls, I wouldn't be able to take them out, but since it runs the other direction, that means they're not really supporting anything, they're just closing off the rooms. And so I can take those out without having to build a support wall or recess a beam or place a beam. So it makes it a whole lot easier to do so. The complications involved right now are there's some electric in the walls. You can see this plug down there. You can see that. Light switch, a couple light switches, and another outlet. So I'm going to have to move those. It shouldn't be too difficult. And then there's another set of switches and wires there. But you can see kind of the structure of the wall. Nothing too crazy. So we're going to remove that over to here and to there. We'll see how the whole space looks. Hopefully it'll be a pretty dramatic change. to take the wall out correctly, I need to handle the electric wires here. And so I've gone down into I turned all the lights on, I went down in the basement to the panel, I flipped off the breakers that seem to be labeled as such, and the lights are off, but to make sure, I'm going to use my little voltage meter guy. I'm just going to test if there was voltage running through here, this would go off. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Let's test this outlet. Nothing there. Checking the wire. Nothing. Let's go to this one. Nothing there. Nothing here. All good. Let's check the kitchen wiring. So all this. Very nice of them to leave me all this extra wire to relocate with. Let's see, nothing there. Nothing. Okay, looks like everything's off. Let's check this outlet down here. Oh, that one. Good thing I checked. We have to go find what breaker runs that one. So that's what you see when you hit something that's live. Always check every wire in whatever wall you're taking out, because it's not a fun surprise. So let's go find out what breaker turns that off. We'll get it knocked out, and we'll take this framing out as well. Drywall is out, plaster's out. It's time to take the Sawzall with the 9-inch demo blade and cut across the top of the studs. Cut out nailing across the floor, and then pull the studs out, and then get my pry bar in and pull out the top plate and bottom plate. Basically remove the entire wall structure. Here we go. Demo day. Day one is wrapping up. We've already got those two walls out. Look at that. Straight through there, you can see the back corner of the kitchen. Really cool. All the rubble walls are gone. I gotta take that top plate out still, but very excited to see. And we're gonna show you real quick what it looks like. Nice walkthrough on day one. Got some more plaster pulled off. Patch in some drywall. Walls out. Walking straight through. Well, that about wraps it up for this one. I hope you enjoyed watching those walls come down. It's always really cool to see the space open up like that. In part 2 of this series, you're going to see me put in a whole bunch of new windows, take out all the old ones, walk through the process of putting in new double pane vinyl windows. I believe I did 11 in this house. I think 9 of them are in the next video, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when that video comes out. Like these videos if you want to help them catch the YouTube algorithm. It's really important for a new channel, particularly like this one, to get picked up. And then leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this one. If there's anything you want to learn about real estate investing, any questions you have. All this engagement, likes, comments, and subscribers really help YouTube pick these up, and it's going to be a big benefit for the channel. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.